Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today not just as a young man who has experienced more than his fair share of adversity, but as a testament to the enduring power and necessity of our constitutional rights. We all know the story. During the turmoil-filled summer of 2020, I found myself cornered, facing an unthinkable decision that no one should ever be forced to make. The riots left me with no choice but to defend my life, using my firearm to protect myself from harm. Today I am here to share my story and my beliefs and to voice my concerns about disturbing trends I've observed in our nation, especially concerning our constitutional rights. Recalling the chaotic night in Kenosha, I was confronted with a harsh reality, the imperative of survival. When attacked, I resorted to my firearm to protect my life, invoking my Second Amendment rights. If we didn't have the right to bear arms embedded in our Constitution, I might not have been here today to stand in front of you and recount my tale. But we find ourselves living in a difficult era. It's an era where our rights, particularly those concerning the Second Amendment, are under constant scrutiny. Let's take the great state of Michigan as an example. Governor Gretchen Whitmer and her anti-freedom cohorts are hell-bent on shredding Second Amendment rights for law-abiding Michiganders. There are ongoing efforts to introduce more red flag laws and implement a ban on AR-15s, a semi-automatic rifle, which have become major points of contention. Red flag laws, formerly known as extreme risk protection orders, are designed to allow law enforcement or immediate family members to petition a court to temporarily remove firearms from individuals who are perceived to pose a threat to themselves or others. This might seem reasonable at first glance. After all, we all want to prevent tragedies and ensure the safety of our communities. However, when we examine this legislation more closely, we begin to see the potential pitfalls. The problem is that these laws could infringe on our Fourth Amendment rights, which protect us from unreasonable searches and seizures. According to our laws in the Constitution, the AR-15, a semi-automatic rifle, is a lawful weapon. It is owned by millions of Americans for various purposes. It's about the encroachment on a broader fundamental right to bear arms. Let's dive a little deeper into the issue. If we look at crime statistics, handguns are used in the majority of gun crimes in the United States, not the AR-15. Yet, the AR-15 has become a symbolic target, a representation of a larger movement to curtail our rights. The proposed ban extends beyond just one weapon. It symbolizes a struggle to preserve our constitutional freedoms in their entirety. Grassroots organizations like the Great Lakes Gun Rights, Texas Gun Rights, I'm from Texas, and National Association for Gun Rights are at the forefront of defending these at both state and national levels to safeguard our Second Amendment rights. Great Lakes Gun Rights, for instance, has been essential in advocating for gun rights of Michigan residents and fighting back against the agenda of gun ban politicians. They've actively opposed red flag laws, rallied public sentiment against the AR-15 ban, and championed pro-gun legislation here in Michigan legislature. The work they do is crucial in ensuring that our constitutional rights are not quietly eroded. That's why I want everybody to go right now, pull out your cell phones, go to greatlakesgunrights.org. I believe that's it. Go check out Brendan's booth over there and sign up now, sign his petition, make sure to become a member. Without groups like Great Lakes Gun Rights and Michigan Open Carry, things could be far worse. These folks called out a weak-kneed Republican like Minority Leader Matt Hall for bending the knee to compromise and opening the door for red flag gun confiscation. Discipline begins at home. And all conservatives must first hold Republicans accountable before they can ever truly hope to retake the legislative majorities in the Wolverine state. Because what is the point of a Republican majority if they are going to pass the same gun control as the gun-grabbing Democrats? But there are also several Democrats in the very pro-gun districts who betrayed their constituents this year. That's why supporting efforts to recall these gun-ban politicians from office are so important. And groups like Great Lake Gun Rights is on the forefront of exposing their records to bring positive policy change. Fight for the preservation of our constitutional rights. Let's not forget the privilege we have being born in this great nation. The United States of America has afforded us freedoms many people across the world can only dream of. We have the duty to protect these freedoms for our generations. It's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to call out these rhinos and these Democrats that are pushing these anti-gun legislation and go and vote for the right people. And if somebody votes for a bad bill, we need to vote somebody in that's going to change that bill and change the laws here in Michigan. Thank you guys all for coming out, and I look forward to meeting all of you guys in the VIP reception. I know some of you guys signed up, and I hope you guys are having a great time, and look forward to speaking with you guys more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse, ladies and gentlemen.